Class says, I believe God doesn't have the best for me because there aren't a lot of women around that are my type. I feel like I'm not good enough or attractive enough. I'm single for a long time. Great. Now that we got that limiting belief, let me help you debunk that limiting belief. He says, I believe God doesn't have what's best for me because. Now, because is so dangerous because it goes against the cause. It keeps you from being the person you need to be for the cause. Because keeps me from being the cause. So now when you have this because, now you, whatever you say after that, which is bad, sabotages the good. So now he says, I believe God doesn't have the best for me because, keeping you from being the cause, because there aren't a lot of women around that are my type. Just because there's not a lot of women around your type doesn't mean that it erases all the other women. Do you know right now how big the world is? Do you know how big this planet is? Yes, the reason why your type is not around you because God wants you to keep you focused and keep you from being up under the hocus pocus. He's trying to keep you focused so that your life won't be eaten up by the locusts. That's why he don't have your type around you. So instead of looking around seeing why or questioning why God doesn't have your best because your type is not around you, it's because God wants you to become the type for your type. He wants you to become the holistic type for your type. So get the typing. Start the installing. Start typing out what you need to do to be the type of your type. Because your type is looking for you to be their type. So now that false belief is keeping you from being the cause, being the change cause. Because you believe that there are not a lot of women, because there's not a lot of women around you, God doesn't have what's best for you. Don't get imprisoned by proximity. Because proximity could be protection. And that's why God is keeping things out of your way because he knows what captures your attention. So stop giving attention of what's not around you, cause you to be in detention. Focus on what you need to develop inside you so you can cause your ascension. Right? I feel like I'm not good enough or attractive enough. It's because you're not putting the work in. Yes, you may be right that you're not good enough or attractive enough, but you know what's good about that? You can become good enough. But you have to understand that you cannot look at yourself in perfectionism because perfectionism will cause procrastination because you feel like there's no way I can achieve that. No, you got to say, no, I'm becoming good enough. So now you have to reframe that disbelief. Here are 3 things I want you to start saying every day. Number 1, I want you to start saying, I believe God has what's best for me. I know God has what's best for me. God has what's best for me. That's the first statement you can say. The second statement is, I don't want you to say, I don't want you to ever say again, I'm not good enough. Say, I'm becoming good enough. I'm becoming attractive enough. The third thing is, my singleness is a gift. I want you to start saying, I'm glad I have time to work on my singleness. If you sit in your singleness and you wait in your singleness looking at the clock, then you will not become the single person ready for marriage. You got to turn your singleness from a waiting room to a working room. It says, and a lot of Christian women are too serious, stuck up, cold, and distant, and fake somebody. You taking too many notes about your surroundings. The enemy's causing you to focus too much on what's around you and not what's inside of you and trusting who's above you that's going to bring everything that's right to you at the right time when you're the right person. It says, smile in your face, but behind my back, talk about me. You're focusing too much, man, on that. And so when you take your eyes off of that and put your eyes on him, to the hills from which cometh your help, the help comes from the Lord, then you will rise to the level of goodness, if you will. You'll rise to the level of attractiveness to be able to create the right magnetic pull to pull the right things to you. Hope that helped him. Thank you so much for watching my video. I pray that it was a blessing to you. If this video resonated with you, make sure you check out the links in my description box below. Links to my books, card games, coaching programs, as well as my school community. And also make sure you like, share, and comment on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I look forward to serving you on the next video. I love you all. Catch you in the next one. Peace.